you love and make money. That's pretty much the whole room. I loved it. So I need to get an idea of what you guys like to do. Does anybody here like working with animals? Oh, yeah, quite a few. Anybody like working with other kids? Anybody love plants? Oh, I think I got a few of those. All right. How about computers and technology? All right, we got some more of those. Beautiful. All right, see, these are all things that as we travel around, I get to talk to a lot of different kids and hear what they're into and what kind of businesses they've started. And these kids have such amazing ideas. Like there was a girl that she creates t-shirts and she sells them on Amazon. And I know a kid that he helps create and build websites and update them for people. And people pay him to do this. And we're talking like not old kids, we're talking 10, 11, 12, like young kids. And if they can do that kind of stuff, you can too, right? So does anybody here already have a business? What kind of business do you have? Okay, so your parents give you rewards for doing well in school?
No, our schools give us rewards.
Your school gives you rewards, okay. What else? Anybody else have a business? Yes?
I don't have any more, but I think I'll start back up during Valentine's. They sell chocolate-covered strawberries.
Oh, I would buy those too. That's a good business. What about you?
I help my mom make soap for her business.
Oh, soap is a good one. That's a fun job, right? Yeah, all right. So see, there's a lot of different businesses you can have. Has anybody babysat before? Yeah, see, that's a business. People pay you to do it, right? How about mowing lawns? Anybody done that? You've even mowed lawns, see? Oh, we got a hand in the back. Well, that's, that is even what Atlas Gold does. That's the main character in Deven's book, The Garage, and he starts out with a lawn mowing business. So a kid can have a business. You don't have to be an adult to do that. Does anybody know what a business is? Anybody have a definition of a business? Yes, sir. I'm talking to you.
It's something that you make money from?
Right, you're selling something, right? And there's two things that businesses sell. Anybody know what those two things are? No ideas? It could be a physical thing, right? What do they call those? They call them products. Good, Samuel. So you can have a product, a physical thing, or you can have, like, mowing lawns. It's the labor, right? And that's a service-based business. So you have products and you have services. Make sense? So who here does not have a business or wants to have one? You're tentative back there. Okay. Anybody here want to own real estate? Oh, I've got a lot more hands for real estate. Well, that's excellent. See, so I know you didn't come in here to listen to me talk. I think you really want to hear from some of the young ones that are already investing in real estate. So would it be okay if I brought a kid up here to talk about how they got started? That way you can hear it from a kid's point of view. Deven, you want to come up and share some stories with them?
These are my speeches. All right. So I'm going to talk about my first deal. So my first real estate deal was a house. It was near where I lived. It was from a flipper whose loan, he got a loan on the property, and it was about to be called due. So he would have to pay off he would have to come up with a big chunk of money and pay off the loan. But he didn't have that, so they just wanted to sell it real quickly for a chunk of cash, make a little bit, and be done with it. I could help them with that. So they agreed to sell the house to me for $50,000 since I was going to make the sale fast, easy, and wasn't going to add any complicated stuff like a realtor. That house was worth $80,000 at the time, which is how I got a small group of investors to loan money on it. That small group of investors make loans on properties like this, and I call them a hedge fund, which they technically are, but really, it's just a small group of people that put their money together to loan on properties with a lot of equity. The loan on that property I was just talking about will be paid off when I'm 16. Perfect timing to buy a car. That one was my dad's idea. In this deal, I learned the process of how to buy a house. I also learned a little bit about negotiation and how money moved in a deal.